Hey everyone, welcome to Chuck's Garage. I'm Chuck, and today on the We Are Mud Fun channel we have a do-it-yourself how-to video. So let's get to it. Today what we're going to do is we need to fix this wheelbarrow. We went to use it the other day and well, that happened. We went and filled the tire up, used it for a little bit, and well, it just went down again. So there is definitely an issue with the tire. When this wheelbarrow was new, we may have paid $60 for it. I looked out online and tires are $40, $50. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay practically what I paid for the thing brand new. But our tire has an inner tube in it, okay? So you got tires that have inner tubes, you've got tires that are tubeless, and you've got solid rubber tires. Now, if you get a flat and a solid rubber tire, you got a problem. You're doing something wrong. But we do have a tube, and the way to tell, right here on the rim, if you can push in here, see, this is not attached to the rim. If this was tubeless, it would be mounted to the rim and you wouldn't be able to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the tire off and we're going to put in a tube. Tubes are cheap, okay? For these, $13. I got 2 tubes, just in case I make a mistake. We're not intending to make a mistake. Actually, if you point on down, we'll go over what we're doing. These are the 2 tubes that we're using. They are 13 by 4 and 6 inches. That's our particular size. We will have a link in the description box down below. $13 for 2 of them. We're going to use dish detergent. We'd put it on the rim if need be to help it come off easier. This is a 1/2 inch deep socket because mine's mounted with 1/2 inch nuts. This is a valve core remover. As I squeeze this, there might still be some air in it. So I'm going to just take the core out. You'll see what this does. And you're probably wondering, what does a crescent wrench and a multi-tool have to do with anything? Well, here's the thing. When you change a tire, you should have tire irons, okay? And tire irons are cheap, but gas is expensive. I didn't have tire irons, so I went through my toolbox and found these. A lot of people you'll see will use flathead screwdrivers to get it out, and it's fine getting it out, but if you use it to put it back in, chances are you will puncture the new tube. You have to be extremely, extremely careful. With these, rounded edges. There is nothing puncturing anything. So with that being said, we should get to it, huh?
Let's go.
All right, now to get it off, I should only have to remove one side. Get them loose. Probably the rest will just come off by hand. The reason we moved outside, as you can probably tell, the sun just came out, which made it dark inside the garage. All right, don't want to lose anything, so that is a magnetic bowl. I love this thing.
It's pretty cool.
Because you don't lose anything. So, all right. Did that. You'll probably have spacers on yours. They just come like this. Pull right off. There's the axle. I'll probably clean that up a little bit too. And that's pretty much going to do it for that. So, let me take the cap off the valve stem. Anytime I'm replacing a tube or tire, I like to make sure all the air is out of it so it doesn't hinder getting it off the rim hard enough. And I do that by removing the core from the valve stem with this tool. These things are cheap money. I'll put a link in the description box down below if you want one of these. I used to use a Phillips head screwdriver and push in on the valve, but this is so much easier. Okay, just getting the remainder of the air out now that the valve core is out. All right, so start with my crescent wrench, using the back. See the ridge right here of the tire, the rim? Well, the edge of the tire, I should say. And that's pretty much it. I think I could almost do this with just the one.
We did put dish detergent on the rim and the tire.
Oh, look at this. That's not too bad. All right. Just in case you're having trouble, take the other one. Like that. Okay.
There you go.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this through, because there's the tube right there.
Can you show me that again?
Oh, sorry. This is the tube right here. Okay, so I'm going to push this through.
Gotta play with it.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help that my hands are full of soap now either.
Slippery.
Okay, just about got it here. All right.
Fight with it. fight with it. You can do it.
There we go. All right. Now, take it off the easy way. And that is just about it. Okay.
Woohoo!
That's off. Clean this up a little bit. And we'll put the new one on.
Get cleaned up. We'll come right back. Brandy's hanging out with us today in the garage, supervising.
All right, so you want to check the tire, the inside. Just make sure there's nothing in there, you know, that's sharp that possibly caused the leak in the first place. Not really seeing anything. I'm gonna run a paper towel through here. Oh, and also, if the dish stuff is not working for you, we've been out here in the bright sun right now, and this tire is getting wicked pliable, so it'd be a lot easier to do it. But, okay, so I'm not really seeing anything in there, so. All right, so what we're gonna do, we are going to take the rim, and we are going to set it into it, and push back. You may have to work this a little bit. Again, my tire is really warmed up here. So then what we're gonna do,
Gotta go get the inner tube.
yep, I have the inner tube now. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to stick it inside the rim, but I want the air valve to be somewhat near the hole itself. So, it's getting warm out here. This tire is getting really pliable, which is good because this is the first time I've ever actually done a wheelbarrow inner tube.
Looks like a bowl.
It does, doesn't it? So you just wanna get it all in, and you wanna make sure that it is in between the inner and the outer rim. You don't want it sticking out up against the tire itself, because when you fill it, that could cause a problem. Get the valve through, just like that. Okay, making sure it's not sticking anywhere it's not supposed to, and I'm holding on to the valve. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attempt to put this back in.
All right, go get your tools.
Yeah. All right, guys, I am regretting doing this in the bright sunlight.
Yeah, it's getting warm.
At least the tire's happy. All right, so, oh, wow, look at that. Did you see that?
It popped right in. Holy
Unbelievable.
mackerel. No tools necessary.
All right, you know what? We're gonna pop that back out again just to, because that went way too fast for some of you, I'm sure. Again, the sun is your friend when you're doing this.
Let's see, it's about 70 degrees.
And bright sunshine.
So do it on a warm day.
Yep. All right, so again, I'm pushing in here. I'm actually pulling back on the rim, trying to get it to grab on the bead here. And just pushing it. And
Normally you need to use both tools, but on a warm day you can have success.
yeah, because normally you would have one in, holding it in, and then
The other one
would just be working it around. I showed you that twice there. I can't believe it went in that easily both times.
Yep. So that's proof. The proof is in the pudding.
Yes, yes.
Let's fill this baby up.
All right. It's just saying 30 PSI. Let's see. $20. There's 30.
That didn't take long.
Nope, not a very big tire.
How does it feel?
Should feel firm.
It does.
All right. I'm gonna clean this up and I'm gonna put it back on. All right, so I cleaned it up a little bit. Before I put it on, just wanna let you know when you're putting this on, can you see down there, there's a tab at the very back of it.
Yep.
The reason that's there is that is a stop, because there's one over here too. See, the axle can't go through. If that wasn't there, eventually the axle could just work its way out probably. So when you're putting it back on, just make sure that that tab points out. All right, so put it in the tire. One spacer. Two spacer. Put it on, line it up in there. And then line it up in here. Again, you want the stop on the outside. Line it up over the screws. Get the two nuts. And then just tighten it down. And by the way, while you're here and you got the wrench out, you should just hit all of the nuts on it, because you'd be surprised how many come loose. Okay. Just check these. I just did this recently, so I know they're good. All right. Now, flip it over and see what we've got.
You know that means we just have to go back to work, right? So we were looking for the hole in this tube.
It's actually right there. It's hard to see. Let me give you a visual.
There's the bubbles. I guess we could have patched it,
Yeah.
but for
Nah.
$13, who cares?
Nah, it's not worth it, and that's for 2. So, if you like what you saw, I would appreciate that thumbs up. If you want to follow along with everything that we do here on the We Are Mud Fun channel, right down there in the corner, just click it and you're in. After you do that, don't forget to hit the bell. Now, our channel is very, very versatile. We cover a lot of stuff, how-tos, hiking, adventures, all sorts of stuff. So if you haven't checked out the rest of the channel, feel free to do so.
If you have any questions or comments, you can put them right down below, or you could just say hi.
Just want to say hi back. We always do. Oh, and for those of you who keep asking us, saying, you know, you watch one of our how-to videos, like, you know, how to save your microwave for, you know, pennies.
Or your oven.
Or your oven. We're always being asked, hey, we'd love to buy you guys a beer. How do we do that? Can we do something like that? Our channel is free. It's always been free. It will always be free. But YouTube has come out with a way. Every video has a button underneath it that says thanks. You could click that and you can buy us a beer.
I prefer wine.
But anyway, again, that's not for everybody. Our videos are free. That's the way that we like them. Until our next video, though, I'm Chuck.
And I'm Cheryl.
We are Mud Fun at Chuck's Garage currently. Bye.
Bye.